Okay guys, let's see what I foraged from Peggy's for witchcraft, okay? And this, I always try and go there on this full moon day because I think it's so special to forage on the, you know, the day prior to the full moon. So, let's talk about some stuff. Alright, first thing, they were having breakfast and they use white eggshells. And I needed those for some Return to Sender stuff I'm doing, so check that out. I'm going to be channeling Elvis, Return to Sender, black salt, some very special oil I made. So I harvested those from my mom's kitchen, and I keep them in this jar because they are just too powerful to be around these precious things. I feel like they have very negative energies in them. I don't personally eat the white eggs if I can stay away from it. If I had to survive, I would. Okay, and when I showed you my mom's witchy garden, she had this big stump that we were never able to pull out, and it was all dry and crackly. So I took some bark and then some sticks that were just loose on the ground from it. And that's going to be super precious because my family, we were all together when we dug that yard up. And so our hands were all trying to pull out this stump, all 5 of us. Both of my brothers and my parents and myself. And so this attaches me to my family so much, and I hope that like comes through. This is a madrona tree, fallings from under a madrona tree. This pine cone was under there. I just thought it was interesting and cool. But little stamen from inside, I got some dried flowers and some dried petals from the tree. Really awesome stuff. These petals are great. Yeah. So that's from my madrona flower. And my mom got that for me when I was a kid. I picked that from the nursery. It was my choice when I was like 12. So that's special. I found a fiddle fern, just one. I ate a carrot and I kept the tops. You guys saw me eat that carrot. And then remember I did that hydrangea video where I foraged a stick from the bottom. I chose this stick because it has 3 branches on it, and you know I love the number 3 and work with 3. So that's what I have from the the hydrangea bush from my mother's garden and home. And then in the fire pit there was this big dried thorn. And of course, when I was trying to rip it off, I cut myself on it. I always cut myself on thorns. I think it means something. I don't know. But makes it more special and powerful. And they are sharp. So, ouch! And then this, I foraged on the way to the Smashing Pumpkin concert when we were walking to go into the Key Arena. And I don't know what it is. It's like a flower petal and some bark. So that's kind of special from like the day I charged my music before the full moon, the night before the full moon. Okay, or 2 nights before. Now, then, when I got home, my husband has a pitcher plant. This plant eats bugs, and we keep it around our fresh fruit in our kitchen, but when they get like this, they're done and they're dead. Oh, ouch! Shoot, I just poked myself again. So I'm going to be using these in my magics, and I'm going to try and do a whole video on that pitcher plant because I've been waiting for a long time, and then they both were ready to be cut off on the full moon today, you guys. So special. Those are like, it's a carnivorous plant. They eat bugs. The bugs get tricked and go down into the inside and then they die. Okay, and then lastly, peaches. I did a video under a peach tree and how magical they are and how to forage from it. And these are the peaches that I brought home. I brought home a little bit of wood that had fallen from under the tree, from under the peach tree. And then I also got some fallen, I didn't pull these, they were just fallen leaves from the peach tree. So I just think that that's really special, you guys. And oh, and right after I did the video, a peach just fell down, ploop. And so I picked it and ate it, even though it was completely bruised. The tree gave it to me. I was talking to it, telling how beautiful it was, and it was just really special. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I'm doing so much for the full moon. Oh my gosh, over here, I've got to bury my Bastet offering. I'm still making this metheglin. I'm stirring it. I've got my altar candle. I've got, and that just is burning. I've got my money, my advanced money spell going here with mandrake and cinnamon and dill, and then I've got an offering to my granddad. This was another thing I got from my mom's house today. I'm going to be working with my granddad's spirit, and this is, oh, the bird cage. This is him. He's just so brilliant. There's Peggy and Dawn, and then my grandparents I never got to meet. because they passed away before I was born. But that's my parents' wedding, and this is my granddad's hat. So I'm going to be putting that on tonight when I meditate, and I'm going to try and connect with him and ask him some questions. And he's worn that. It has his DNA on it. It has his spirit inside of it. He used to wear that and play the banjo. God, it's so touching to my soul. So then back here, I've got to bury my coconut tonight, and then also just a little update on that fig spell I was doing. It's getting dry. So you guys, looks like for me, I hope, 2018 is going to be a great year. I love you all. Have a beautiful full moon. Get out there and make your full moon water. Watch my videos on how to do that if you haven't already. And forage what you can where you can, even if it's in your mother's kitchen and it's eggshells. Thank you, Peggy. Alright guys, I love you all. Have a beautiful moon, full moon tonight.